who's coming in now. This is Raul O'Brien in the actual 330 SC. Raul has recently upgraded from his biplane to the 330 SC.
Yeah, I'll call it.
So I can call it.
I'll go ahead.
First figure is this vertical 5/8 loop. Sometimes called an alien head. If you put two little eyes right here.
Oh yeah, that does work.
Could be an alien. And he's got to hold that 45-degree down line. Second figure is the vertical line up, the jiggy jog, or dog leg. My wife calls it a jiggy jog. And that trades airspeed for altitude and sets him up for the spin. Spins a 1 1/4. You can go right or left. Looks like he went left. He's got to draw the vertical line and finish up on the y-axis. This allows correction into any crossbox wind. Now he's doing the vertical line up. He's got to remember to roll the correct way. I think of it as I'm going to put my head out of the box
there you go.
On a looping maneuver, or feet into the box. Nice half loop across the top, set the vertical line, and then pull.
Raul's got quite the cheering section out there in the chat.
Yes. He's got this M1 with a 2 out of 4. If you went 360 degrees around, you'd have 4 points, but since he starts inverted, it's only 2 points. There's 1, there's 2. Come across the box and then set the 45-degree down line for this so-called goldfish. Looks like a goldfish cracker. And a nice smooth loop around.
He is not wasting time in the box, but also it does not look like he's rushing any of this. I think he's using the box up nicely, using the energy that he's got in the airplane.
Yeah, and he's nicely
flying under control.
And he's nicely positioned. Speaking of timing, they're sequencing these flights in pretty quickly, aren't they?
Absolutely. Well, there's 32 competitors to get in, and we only have so much daylight.
And they've got an expert crew here of starters, chief judge, and they're going to get people through here quickly. I don't think we're going to see many delays.
Good looking hammerhead pivot there.
Okay, come up to figure 8, which is the avalanche, is the common name. It's a loop with a snap roll at the top.
I generally use this maneuver to teach snap rolls to pilots just learning how to snap.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because the very first snap rolls I ever did were in avalanche.
Yeah.
Taught to me by the late, great Bill Thomas down in Venice, Florida. This is a half Cuban. Apparently, if you do it twice, it makes a figure 8. According to legend, it was first done by the Cuban Air Force at an air show in the 1930s. Got that name.
And it was by an American who was flying.
Was it?
For the Cuban Air Force.
For the Cuban Air Force.
And it was technically a botched loop. He just realized that he wasn't going to have the altitude to finish the loop, and so he rolled upright and went into another one.
All right, a little serendipitous. All right. Not a point roll, just a slow roll back to upright. And 11 is another half loop up, this time with a 2-point roll and a fly-off inverted. Every figure has to finish on a level line, but it can be upright or inverted. So he's going to finish inverted with the 2-point roll.
And here comes that outside turn.
And he's turning toward us. First time somebody has turned toward us. That unfortunately puts him over the judges, which judges don't like. At least I don't like to have the airplane directly overhead. It makes my neck hurt.
But we are also in this judge's position because of the geography out here. We are very close to the edge of the box, so I don't think he was out.
No.
But, yeah, it just does take away a little bit of the presentation score potentially if the judges have to crane their necks too hard to look up.
What about